This is a love song, despite what you think. No matter what happens tomorrow, I just wanted to tell you one thing. I'll never, ever give up. Never, ever, my love. I may fail a million times, but I'm stubborn as fuck. And I'll never, ever give up on you. Meet me in the garden where the wildflowers bloom. Forever, trust me, my darling, as I sing you this song. And I'll never, ever give up. Never, ever, my love. I may fail a million times, but I'm stubborn as fuck. And I'll never, ever give up on you, my love, on you, my love, on you, my love, on you, my love. And I'll never, ever give up. Never, ever, my love. I may fail a million times, but I'm stubborn as fuck. And I'll never, ever give up on you. No, I'll never, ever give up on you. No, I'll never, ever give up. This is a love song, despite what you think. No matter
This
what
is
happens
Sparta!
tomorrow, I just wanna
Effort High says, hey,
tell you
DD.
one thing.
It started in about a minute. I need to get juiced up on some energy drinks and other things.
Never, ever, my love.
Thanks for joining, man, and thanks for the gifts.
Fail a million times, but I'm stubborn as fuck, and I'll never, ever give up on you. Meet me in the garden where the wildflowers bloom. Forever, trust me, my darling, as I sing you this song. And I'll never, ever give up. Never, ever, my love. I may fail a million times, but I'm stubborn as fuck. And I'll never, ever give up on you, my love, on you, my love, on you, my love, on you, my love. And I'll never, ever give up.
You're not famous yet. I'd be like, you didn't show my shit.
I may fail a million times. stubborn as fuck, and I'll never, ever give up on you.
It's kind of the theme today, right? Roadcraft, Roadcraft, Roadcraft. Never give up. How's everyone doing? How's my chat doing? It's one of those surprise streams from the DD. You know, I've been getting a lot of requests. Hey, DD, when you getting back on to do some more Roadcraft? And I'll be on my horror streams. People are telling me their progression on it. Want me to get back on. So here I am on a Saturday morning. Almost Saturday afternoon. Give you what you want. And no one's here. You know? Just the way it works. I see I got one viewer over on YT. Thank you so much. I have no idea who you are. It's anonymous until you comment. But thank you so much. I am trying to grow that side of the business. So,
Oscar says hi.
hey, what's going on? How are you, Oscar? How you doing? How you doing? Someone was telling me the other day.
Oscar says good.
Good. Someone was telling me the other day that Roadcraft crossplay wasn't working. I think it was Barker that was telling me that.
Oscar says you.
I'm hanging in there. I'm tired, Oscar. I've been grinding. Even though I missed a day in stream, I've been grinding a lot on the stream. So, a lot going on. A lot going on. All right, so currently at 77% on this wonderful, wonderful contamination map. It's not a difficult map. It's just tedious. They have you work an objective and they shift all the objectives all over the freaking map. So it just takes a while. We got 30 of 39 objectives. So realistically, we're pretty close on this one. We've got 18 of 23 infrastructure already completed on this overall map. And side objectives, we got 17 of 22, so we only got 5 more side objectives left on this particular map. But I do have the previous 8. Out of the previous 8, I've got like 4 or 5 that I completed. The other 3 are partially done. So we'll probably start working those down the line, you know? So, hey, gnome butter. Oh, gnome butter left. All right. So what I'm going to do, as in normal DD fashion, is we're going to put on our normal a little loud. Turn that down. So we just get a little bit of background music, but I want to be able to talk to my chat, you know? That'll work. All right. Where'd we leave off at? Create a route to deliver water filters to Pile Key. What? I gotta deliver to there to there? How's that gonna happen? I don't even know where that is.
Oscar says so multiplayer isn't working.
That's what I was told, but I have no idea, to be honest with you. I haven't tried multiplayer yet with anyone, so I've been away from this for a while. Okay, so we can have, the best route is probably to go this way. But because of the flooding, we're gonna have an issue there. I need to see from a SAM perspective what we're looking at. Horrendous. what we're looking at. I need to see if there's any sand lots close by. Right here. So if I bring my mobile right here, I should be able to deploy mobile sand into this radius so I can build this pathway and do my logistics run to this facility right here, I guess, wherever it said. It said something like that. All right. So where's my closest facility to this? Oh, I gotta deliver it to Key.
Oscar says, how much of the map do you have?
77%. We're 77% completed. We're like 5 objectives away from completing it, basically. 5 main objectives. Shit. It's gonna be that kind of day, isn't it? See, and that's the other thing, is they put all of the bases so far away. And they don't need to be that far. So I'm looking up here, right? I'm just trying to figure out the easiest location to kind of deploy a resource from. I may just take the long haul and just deploy it directly from the tunnel exit here. Only thing I can think of. See if I already have it deployed and where it's at. There it is. I mean, I do... Well, I only have 6 resources, but... I may... Just to save time, because it will move faster. Where's this at? It's right here. And where's Pile? Where's all my other vehicles? Where's the Warden? Warden's right here. So I could technically take the Warden. I don't have as far to go with the Warden. If I take the Warden... See, and then I lose track of what I'm focused on. I need Pile. Oh, it's over here. Okay, so Warden's here. I need to get Warden over this area so I can deploy the mobile Shindigger there. Man, my brain's foggy. Take him out, go over. Okay, I think that'll be the easiest. Sorry, Chad, I'm just... Because there's my mobile quarry right there, but... I need to get the mobile quarry over here. Pay no attention to the crane at the bottom of the lake. So let me turn him around. There we go. That's what I wanted. A little different. I swear my algorithm's only set for Roadcraft or nothing at this point. I've already had more viewers come through here than I have in the past few days. Wow. For my web camera? In-game camera? I don't know, whatever in-game, like the settings? Oh, I just go to third-person mode, but you have a camera mode, so you can either zoom in over the cockpit, or you can do externally, or you can go internally if you want to, but this is hard to view from. So I generally, I go to the far back view, so that I can kind of see what I'm doing and where I'm working. Does that answer your question? I'm sorry, it's hard. Hey, Busted, thank you so much. It's hard really through chat to try to figure it out. But I appreciate you being here. I'm trying to answer everyone's questions as much as possible. I don't know if that did or not, but if you tap that follow, my TTS will read out your comments to me, too. I definitely appreciate you being here, asking questions. That's what I'm here for.
A new follower.
Lucky! Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. This thing has no turning radius whatsoever, but it is cool. Because you can not only deploy vehicles, but you can deploy resources and take in resources. Hey.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says, what was it like to have lived during the Roman Empire?
What was it like to... I don't know, man. Crazy. They were innovative, that's for sure. Unless you're saying I look so old that I was a part of the Roman Empire. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm just a beat down dog right now. Kind of tired. Been streaming a lot lately.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says I am as a joke.
No worries, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining. We're a chill community here, so.
Muddingand Country 666 says, hey brother, thanks for helping me on this game.
Absolutely. Have I helped you? I hope
Lucky
so.
719 Nerf420 says, cool. Chill is good.
Yeah, it is. World's too serious right now. And crazy. So come here, kind of chill, kick back, take your mind off of things. That's why I put the calm music in the background and stuff. It's just a good place. You know, Roadcraft's kind of like that therapeutic game. Doesn't need to be aggressive and stuff. Although I do love Arc Raiders. I have to tell you, chat. Arc Raiders is awesome. And I wanted to stream it, but I didn't get very many people. So seems like Roadcraft is my whole following lately. So, giving you what you want.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says I have never heard of Arc Raiders.
What? It's like the #1 game right now. It's ARC space RAIDERS. Arc Raiders. Look it up. It's an extraction looter shooter, and the game is dynamic. It's amazing. It's got a bit of a learning curve. I'm still learning it.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says, is it PC only?
No, it's crossplay. So it's all consoles and PC.
Busted Workhorse says that's when I started following you was with Roadcraft.
I know. That's where a lot of my people started following
Lucky
me.
719 Nerf 120 says PS5.
PS5, Xbox. The only thing I don't think it's on is Switch. All right, I got to see where I got to go real quick, chat.
Attaboy, says all man. That frowny face was hoping for more electrician simulator. Shucks. JK.
Every time I transition to another game,
719
then no one
for
follows
says,
me.
yeah, which is kinda a joke as far as capabilities.
I think it's overpriced.
Attaboy says good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I mean, if you think about it, hey, Spectacular, thank you so much for the follow and liking the live. I appreciate you. If you think about it, right? When Nintendo first came out, people gravitated towards it because it was inexpensive and it was fun.
Lucky 719 there for 20 says I would rather get a Steam Deck or a Asus ROG Ally.
Yeah, those are great because they can do a lot of different things. And you can connect to the cloud and play virtually a majority, I would say like 80% of the games that are in the cloud, you can play. They're really cool how they've designed those, you know? So, okay, so I'm within the vicinity of where I need to be. So we're gonna deploy, but this mobile, this field service vehicle right here is like incredible what you can do because you can bring in resources and stock them into your garage portfolio basically.
Lucky 719
extract
there
it.
for 20 says I am planning on building a PC. Run Linux operating system and Windows 11 on a virtual machine.
Very cool, man. Very cool. More power to you. All right, so what we want to do, these are deployed, right? Let's see. Why isn't it showing me? Because it is deployed. We saw it in the yard. Give me a second, chat. There it is. There it is. I ran.
Mudding Gand Country 666 says I'm playing it now. I'm not as far as you are.
Hey.
I'm still doing the sunken mission.
Hey, you're still playing though, right? So it doesn't matter how far you're at. And if I can help you along the way, that's what I'm here for.
Lucky 719 there for 20 says, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere.
There we go. Let's see how big the radius gets with this.
Mudding Gand Country 666 says you're still playing. It's a great game.
It is a great game. All right, so exactly, well,
Busted Workhorse says I jumped around on this game.
yeah, you do. It's just the way it is. Hold on, let me turn down this Taylor Swift sounding song here. There we go.
Lucky 719 there for 20 says I jump around a lot of SnowRunner.
Yeah, Mud Runner, I used to jump around a ton too. Actually, you know what? On Mud Runner, I would do a lot of the free roam and just explore all the maps. Hey, you know, it's royalty-free music, so let me put it to something else. I don't know all the artists on here or anything. I just know certain songs I do really enjoy. Okay, so excuse me. Where's my dump truck at? Way over there. I'm gonna have to deploy him over here. Dump truck and bulldozer, tonator. Tomater.
Lucky 719 there for 20 says I started in Mudrunner, then got SnowRunner. I plan on getting Expeditions and Roadcraft.
Yeah.
Busted Workhorse says I took my crane swimming too.
I know, it happens.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says also going to get Road Kings after it comes out.
Yeah, I demoed Doc a couple of weeks ago. And when I demoed Doc, it got you a little taste of what that game's going to be about. I think they could have done a little better job at giving you more experience within it. Kind of like what they did with Roadcraft when the beta came out. Road Kings I'm definitely getting. Docked I'll probably get anyway. I love Saber games. So, you play Roadcraft too? Alright, Wayne. Welcome to the family. We are a Roadcraft family. Turns out. I can't seem to do anything else but Roadcraft on my stream. I'm just kidding. That's what it seems like. Alright, so now we have the mobile quarry. We can start filling in this road over here. Let's see, where do I gotta go? We got a bridge, but I gotta fill
Lucky
that
719 Nerf420 says the game I want, which will likely never happen. A mix of construction simulator and farm simulator.
Ah, you want the whole package, huh, Lucky? I mean, this is like a cross between... It's better than Construction Simulator. Is it Farm Sim? No, because you're not really farming, but you get to use a ton of equipment. 78 different types of heavy construction vehicles in this. Let's do our Bluetooth sand. I'm almost wondering, chat, maybe I knock out those trees.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says where everything has to be built from the ground up with the truck customization. From American Truck.
That would be cool. That would be really cool. That's one thing I wish that they would allow you to do in this. So in Mud Runner, you can kind of upgrade your vehicles and stuff as you go through. Add different types of suspension and stuff like that. I wish they would add that to this. Hey, Jace, thank you so much for the follow. 2,000 likes, thank you so much. We got 2 diamonds so far as gifts, so I appreciate you. You guys should know I always appreciate the gifts and stuff, but I'll never push you to give me gifts. So I just appreciate the generosity. A portion of it, because of the agency that I'm in,
Muddingan
goes
Country
towards
666 says Rocky Cool.
Rocky Cool. Yeah.
Barker says, hey brother.
Hey brother, what's going on? A portion of my proceeds, because of the agency that I'm a part of within TT, they're vet owned. So a portion of my funds automatically go to them, and they disperse it amongst all the various, support entities and stuff for the vets. I'm not a vet myself, but I've had a lot of family that have been vets and so forth and actively serve. And I believe that vets do not get enough out there. I feel that vets should get free housing, no taxes, and everything else. Once you serve the country, you should have the country provide for you. And if they want to work, then the country
Busted
should...
Workhorse says good man.
Absolutely. And if you want to work, then the country should provide for you the services to get you into the line of work that you want to do. Free of charge. So, that's what I believe. All right. What was I going to do?
Barker says I
bullshit.
agree they should do that for them.
They should. They really should. Seems like our country more and more just kind of tosses vets out the
Lucky
window.
719 Nerf420 says I tried to go Navy. I went through basic but was medically discharged. Am not a veteran though.
Yeah, I had a similar situation in a way. So when I was 18, I was going to sign up to become a lifer as a SEAL. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do SEAL training and everything else. I blew out both my shoulders. Ended up, basically, I couldn't serve. So instead, I went into aerospace for a period of time and tried to support the military that way. Let's see. I wonder if they can get through here. So we're going to try this, chat. We're going to build a road through here. Why? Because we can.
Barker says, yup, this country is too greedy, unfortunately.
They are.
Lucky719Nerf42 says I am 29 and tried doing it earlier this summer.
Did you? Well, good for you, man. At least you tried and so forth. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Lucky719Nerf42 says 28. Lol. Can't spell apparently. Muddingand Country 666 says I do stuff for vets. I send them money for whatever they need.
That's amazing.
And I buy food for them if they need it.
That's amazing, brother. I appreciate you doing that, and I'm sure they appreciate that as well. That touches my heart.
Barker says that's amazing.
That is amazing. W in the chat for mudding. Thank you so much. I don't know if this will work or not, but that's what Roadcraft's all about, is trying different things. I'm just trying to clear a path to see if this will be an easier route than having to build a different type of roads. You know?
Lucky719Nerf420 says my dad was Air Force. He was in during the Cold War.
Wow.
Last served in Alaskan Air Command
Awesome.
Base. Muddingand Country 666 says it's just money. They do enough for us, and you're welcome.
They do. They really do, and especially now, they're being asked to do things that I don't believe they should, you know? So they're being pushed into weird situations.
Says he is now in the Washington Veterans Memorial, passed last year at 81.
Oh, I'm sorry for his passing.
Barker says I am on chapter 2
really
now
cool
on Roadcraft.
that he's in the memorial. I mean, it's cool, and I am sorry for your loss at the same time. So.
Muddingand Country 666 says sorry for your loss too. Barker says sorry for your loss.
Yeah, we're all big family in here. Philip!
Murphersuit says hello, just dropping by.
Hey, hello. Hello.
Lucky719Nerf420 says he had gotten cancer for the second time.
Oh, jeez. There's your intro. I changed it up on you, man. This guy go, what the hell?
Philip Gonzalez says it was an awkward time to introduce, so I had to wait.
No, I understand. No. We were just talking about family and stuff like that. You know how we are. We're family-based, so everyone in here is a part of the family, part of the DD family. All right, so what we're going to do first to kind of help out this process, and you're going to go, why? Because I can't. We got to go over to Pile Key right here, and we got to build the road through
Barker
here.
says, hey, is putting water lines hard to do on here?
No, it's not. Water or cable? Because water, you replace the pipe. And sometimes
Philip
it's difficult
Gonzalez
and sometimes
says,
it's
what is
not.
Love? Baby, don't hurt me.
That's right. Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to asphalt destruction mode. And I'll show you why. We're going to kind of take down this berm a little bit. I just got to see where I'm at within relation to this. Okay, this will work.
Barker says lagging.
Oh, that's the...
Lucky719Nerf420 says, doesn't cable have to be buried?
Yeah. It does. If it's lagging, more than likely it's the app itself. It's not... I've got excellent signal going on right now. And if it starts to lag, it'll tell me, and it's not. So we're going to kind of do this, chat. Little higher. This clears out some of those.
Parker says, yay, it's TT Lol.
Yeah, it is. Raise it up.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.
I know, you didn't share my shit.
How come you ain't
Hey,
share
Steve Bates, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you, buddy.
That's why I'm not famous.
We'll go a little wider with this. Thank you so much, everyone. We've got 4 new followers in the DD family.
Parker
I
says
appreciate
nice.
you. Appreciate you guys very much. Not only that, you guys are kind of keeping an old man company while he plays the game.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my
Philip,
shit.
thank you so much.
How come you
Woo,
ain't
we're
share
trying to make me famous,
Lucky
huh?
719
That's
Nerf
all.
2 says
That's
the
what
app
I'm
has
saying.
lagged a couple times.
Yeah, it's the app itself. It just does that now, more so than ever. I've had it where I've been watching people and it's just looped and looped, and I've had to close out the app and restart it and everything's good to go again. I don't know what's going on. Raise it up a little bit. See, I do this just so when I put
Lucky
in dirt, it
719
works a bit.
Nerf 2 says be right back.
Alrighty.
Mudding Gant Country 666 says they need to do a second game of Roadcraft.
Second game, they'll keep adding to the DLCs. So they'll keep putting out DLCs. Generally, what Saber does is they put out like between 15 to 20 additional DLC packs.
Mudding Gant Country
for a series.
666 says sweet.
Yeah. So, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, I know what I was gonna say, chat.
Friends be like, how come
So,
you not famous yet? I be like, you
if-
didn't share my shit.
If
How
TT,
come you ain't shared it yet?
thank you so much for the share,
I don't
Adam. I
understand.
appreciate
That's
you.
why I'm not famous.
If TT becomes too laggy, you can switch over to YT. Look up Daddy Death 365. I'm also streaming over there. It's in 1440p, 2K. So you can see my full screen on there as well. So if ever it gets
Dark
laggy, you
Jaker
can do
says
that.
yo-yo.
You can also do the subscribe and bell, and it'll tell you every time that I'm live versus TT not telling you. I don't know why they hate me, chat.
Dark Jaker says how tall feeling.
I'm sore, but I'm here, man.
Dark Jaker says y'all asterisk.
I'm sore, but I'm here, sir. How are you, brother? Okay, so now we've got this set up.
Dark Jaker says hung over.
Hung over. All right. It was a good Halloween, huh? You know one thing I do want to do. Nope, not that. I need to find. There it is.
Lucky 719 Nerf 2 says I'm tired and it's only a few minutes before noon.
I know, huh?
Dark Jaker
Me
says
too.
oh yeah.
You're tired, Lucky? Yeah, you must be on West Coast like me. I'm tired too.
Philip Gonzalez says my girlfriend says hi.
Hey! How's it going? Let's see, what do I have?
Bobby says can I get some help on my Roadcraft map?
On your Roadcraft map? Sure, what's up?
Lucky 719 Nerf 2 says my sleep schedule is all kinds of just messed up.
Yeah, so is mine. You know,
Bobby says I just need help getting through it.
Which one are you on? Bobby? Bobby? Hey, thank you for the golden gloves. I appreciate it. At least I think they're golden gloves. I don't know. Looks like it. But thank you very much. Appreciate you, Eager. All right, so what we're gonna do, chat.
Darkjager says they are.
All right. Is we're gonna do a little.
Bobby says it's sunken.
Sunken? Okay.
Philip Gonzalez says, okay, we're about to watch a movie. See ya, man.
All right, buddy. You take care. What movie? What are you going to see? Or what are you watching? So we're gonna daisy chain
Darkjager
some
says,
sand.
see ya. Bobby says, do you have Discord? If so,
Friends be like,
then
how
can
come
I
you're
get
not
that that
famous
way?
yet? I'd be like,
we
you
can
didn't share
talk
my
like
shit.
that.
I do, but I
Philip
don't.
Gonzalez says we don't know what movie
That's
yet.
what I don't understand. That's what I'm not saying.
All right, all right. I don't have a community Discord set up just yet, and I don't do my private Discord with certain followers. But we could do in-game chat. So let me get some of this sand deployed real quick.
Philip Gonzalez says outro.
Outro?
Bobby says okay.
All right.
Darkjager says, would you give it to me?
Would I give what? Since this is the bigger dump truck, I want to get the smaller dump truck over here. It's only 10 tons bigger, though. Thank you so much for the GGs.
Darkjager says your Discord.
Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Not that I don't like you or anything.
Darkjager says lol.
I do want to set up a community one so that when we are doing games and stuff, everyone can kind of hop in there. And, Roadcraft. Name of the game is Roadcraft. Actually, you know what? Let me change the bottom banner real quick.
Darkjager says Roadcraft.
Yeah, let me change the bottom banner here. I just noticed that. My apologies. Usually I try to put the game within the bottom banner on your phone so that you don't have to ask or feel obligated to ask multiple times. Open. Gonna work? Right.
Darkjager says no problem, bro.
Let's do that. There's that. All right. So you should see the name of the game, hopefully, in the bottom of your screen. Should have it all there. I know the
Darkjager
comments
says
are there.
perfect.
Yeah.
Bobby says, do you want me to put the code in?
In a minute. Let me get this sand down for this road that I'm trying to build real quick, Bobby.
Darkjager says, Bobby, is it cool if I join in?
Yeah, see, Bobby? We're a family. Alright, let's go here. We'll refill that sand.
Bobby says at Darkjager for sure.
Let me move.
Darkjager says we sure are.
We are. We're a family. I think he's right in the radius.
Bobby
right
says D5 and 3.
All right, I'll be over there shortly, guys. And then I'll help you. What I'm here for. I think actually this will work out pretty well. At least in my head it does. You know when you got a certain plan and you think it's going to work out? Hey, Lucky, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you. You know when you got it in your head that it's going to work out a particular way and then the AI take over and it doesn't work out anywhere close to
Bobby
that.
says ye.
Yeah, I'll be there shortly. I just want to get this plotted out and operating. You know what's weird is I got 3 hours of music picked on this soundtrack thing. And either the song is super quiet or it's not pulling it. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Okay.
Dark Jager says that Bobby, it says your session is full.
Everyone joined on her on Bobby's session. I don't.
Bobby says that Dark Jager, all right, you should be able to join.
Hey, I'm glad to see that multiplayer's working again. I was told it wasn't.
Dark Jager says there we go. Lucky 719 Nerf420 says could be just bud. Sometimes when I download music on Pandora, the song downloads with no audio.
No, what it did was, because I selected a particular song that was part of something else, there was only a couple of songs within that soundtrack series that I built. So I had to go back to my actual soundtrack. Because, like, for this game, the music isn't bad. The in-game music isn't bad, but it doesn't play all the time. So, and I like having, like, some background music. Because it's soothing.
Bobby says at Dark Jager, which one are you?
How many people are in your map, Bobby? Bobby? Two? Okay.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says I generally play some pretty hard background music when I game.
Yeah.
Dark Jager says in-game review.
I do for some of the other games and stuff like that, but for this one... And then Death Stranding's got a beautiful soundtrack. I love the soundtrack in Death Stranding. I could listen to that all day long. I mean, when I'm streaming, though, I really can't... Because I'm multi-streaming, I can't play the stuff I'd like to play, like
Lucky 719
Five Finger
Nerf420
and
says
everything.
usually it is either rock and metal or dubstep techno EDM.
Yeah. See, I love, you know, Five Finger and even all the old 80s bands and stuff like that. I can't play that on here. I could play it on
Lucky
here.
719 Nerf420 says, yeah, YouTube is wild with censorship.
Yeah, I've got censored just because of my sound files for the GIFs and stuff at times. Or I've gotten flagged, not censored. So I only got censored on one video one time. And it was a video.
Dark Jager says Gooper 0135.
Yeah. And get this. So I had
Dark Jager says 013 for asterisk.
I had I had YT create a video for me, like a clip, and it put its own music in there. It's like, yeah, we're gonna put in a soundtrack and everything else. I was like, great. Then I got notification about a week after in my email saying that my video was blocked and copyright infringement and all this other stuff. I'm like, hold on. So then I sent in an appeal, and they ended up changing the song and everything was good to go. But it was on their end. It wasn't on my end. I didn't do anything wrong. So, you know, just crazy stuff like that sometimes. And I think it's when they allow certain AI to kind of filter and mandate certain things, it doesn't check for specifics sometimes. It's not perfect, chat. Move this off to the side. All right, so then I gotta fill him up first, and then fill up the other one, because otherwise they'll keep pulling from each other.
Lucky719 Nerf says you don't like YouTube or Twitch at streaming. YouTube has censorship and which hates guns.
I like YT. I haven't had any issues with YT really. The only issues that I've had is if I do a very graphic game, and I have it set for 18 and over, there's times where they'll filter it even more or censor it even more to where it doesn't go out as much to as many people. Even though it says it still goes out to the same age appropriate individuals, it doesn't. That's the only time I've had that issue. But aside from that, YT's actually been really good for me. It's just slow.
Lucky719 Nerf says I have guns in my background.
Yeah. Well, they're under a lot of scrutiny ever since, what was it, TwitchCon or whatever that is? They're under a lot of heat. Just wait. You know, with TT...
Lucky719 Nerf says what happened Saint TwitchCon.
I guess there was some major issue that took place. I don't know all the full dynamics on it, because I don't really... I just know that the CEO was apologizing. Something major happened with one of their major streamers or something like that. Some big fiasco. I don't know. Something happened. What isn't happening half the time anymore, you know? You'll have to look it up. But, it was something major.
Lucky719 Nerf says TikTok doesn't like guns either.
Well, you think there's a lot of censorship now with us having our own version of TT coming out soon. Just wait. It's gonna get... It's not even gonna be the same app. That's why I'm trying to build up my YT side. Because the whole point of streaming is, for one, it's free marketing for the gaming companies, right? But for two, if individuals want to watch the content that I'm providing, then that's my follower base, right? I shouldn't be restricted by any filtering criteria if I have it all set up properly of who comes in here and what I can show and what I can do. Because at the end of the day, I'm selling a game. You know, I can't tell you how many people in here have bought Roadcraft from Saber because of what I've been
says
doing.
I want to stream, but picking a platform that works with my music and background of guns is difficult.
Yeah, you can't really. You have to go royalty free, which they've got a lot of good music on the royalty free. I use a really good program. As a matter of fact, a lot of the movies and stuff, the background music that you hear in there, comes from this company. It's not really well-known artists or anything. Usually it's like up-and-comers, but they do a great job. I know what you're saying. You just want to be you, right? But at the end of the day, someone's got to pay those licensing, those licensing fees and everything else, and the marketing. Because those artists spent a lot of time and years trying to build that for themselves. So I understand it. To me, like for this, there's been particular games where I've been flagged, copyright flagged, for the music that they have within their game. I shouldn't be flagged for that. I'm playing their game, and I'm selling their game for them. They don't have to spend any money on me playing their game and doing free marketing. But it happens.
Doomslayer 5318 says, how's it been?
It's been, man. I feel like I've been streaming forever. Hey, Purple. I see you out there, peeking in. My little Purple Bat's here. She's a sweetheart. If you guys aren't following anyone, follow Purple. Little Purple Bat. If you could do me a favor and follow her. She's really cool.
Doomslayer 5318 says, been too long.
Been too long. I know. How you been, Doom? You been good? Alright, I think that's good for this portion. I don't think I need to do anything more. I know I told Bobby I'd be over there shortly. I'm just trying to get this built up. Let's see. This is going to be the only other spot that I think I got to worry. I can refill because I should be close enough. Maybe not. Let me get within the radius so I can Bluetooth sand. Yeah, little Purple Bat. She's got a different type of stream, but it's really cool. She does a lot of artistic stuff on there, and she's very talented. Very gentle-hearted. Very good with her chat. She's got a cool little laugh. Never seen her, because all I see is her anime character that she has posted up. I think it's anime. But she's a sweetheart. Even if it's not normally the type of game streaming that you would follow and stuff like that, if you could just follow her for me, I'd appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Get my bulldozer, tomater. See, I don't know what it is. Is it, chat, is a majority of my following now all for Roadcraft and that's it? And that's all my algorithm allows is for me to have a stream that broadcasts out as long as I'm doing Roadcraft? I don't get it. You know, I see all these people with like 1,800 people watching them and they're playing Arc Raiders and stuff. I go to play Arc Raiders, I have like a whole 3. I don't get it. I should be hot and trending too. I get it. I'm an old man. They don't want to see an old man. Maybe I should go get some plastic surgery done. I know. Now I've got 8 over here, and I've got 3 over on YT. It'll start growing. You watch, Barker.
Lucky 719 Nerf420 says, would have
Our
a
Jim.
ASCAP membership eliminate the YouTube copyright issue? Oscar says I got to go see you later.
Alrighty, buddy. You take care. You have to tie it in, and it... I think.
A new follower.
I'm not sure. You would have to... What you would have to do... Thank you so much for the follow, Jim. You would have to check, because I used to have ASCAP years ago. The other thing is like what I do. So I go through a royalty-free company, and I pay an annual membership, which isn't much. But then what I have to do is I have to put that within my profile, you know, in my background settings for YouTube. I have to show them that I'm a member of that, so that any videos that I post with any of that music, it doesn't get flagged. So, but that's a good question. I don't know. Because technically you do pay for the licensing on those. Well, that's a damn good question.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says ASCAP is what DJs use to play copyrighted music publicly to make money.
Yeah, they do. Some. Others just go out there and they're like, I'll wait until I get caught. You know, the creative ones are the ones that can take a song and then they put their own spin on it. And as long as you put your own twist on it and stuff like that, I don't think it could get flagged, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know enough about that business. All right, Bobby, I'm almost done. I will be over there. Hey, Bobby, do you want me to show you my sunken map?
Lucky719 Nerf420 says from what I know, ASCAP has the biggest selection.
Oh, I'm sure they do. But it has to be music that...
Ghost of Mroger says how goes it?
It goes, man. I want to play Arc Raiders, but my following doesn't come in unless I'm playing this. So, you know. I figure I'd stream for a few hours, and then I'll transition over to Arc Raiders. Have you gotten that, Ghost, or no? Game's amazing. Fantastic. I gotta get a dog collar for my rooster so I can train him, I guess. I don't know why, but that's a portion of the game that I gotta do.
Ghost of Mroger says all good. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still addicted to BF6.
Hey, RedSec is awesome. I love RedSec. I don't care what others have said about it and stuff like that. I like the Gauntlet mode, too. Gauntlet is so fast-paced. It's brutal. I love it. They've done a good job, and they're going to continue to optimize it, so I have faith in them. BF6 is back, baby, as they say. All right.
Ghost of Mroger says haven't heard a single opinion because I've been too busy playing.
Hey, that's the way to go. L the Weirdo. I like that name. Thanks for joining. And Christopher and Jace. Welcome, welcome. Although I think Jace has been in here before, right? Jace, you're already following. It's my name too, Jace.
A new
Christopher,
follower.
thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. So what's everyone's plans today? Did everyone go out last night and party hard and stuff like that? Asking for a friend, because I don't do that anymore, but I know there were a lot of Halloween parties and stuff like that that were taking place.
Dark Jager says I did.
I know you did. Said you were recovering. Hey, you know what helps with that is liquid IV. Get that liquid IV in you. Get watermelon if you can find it. Get watermelon.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says only game I have found that I didn't like was Death Stranding.
You didn't like Death Stranding? I love Death Stranding. It's just a long game. It's like something like 120 or 140 hours. I streamed it a few times. I love the music. The music's amazing. I heard the second one's better than the first one, but I haven't gotten through the first one yet. It's just a futuristic Amazon, you know? You're an Amazon delivery driver? Okay. So I think I'm set for pile key. I keep calling because it looked like an F. And I gotta create that delivery route. So let me move homeboy. Anyone else hate this dump truck? Because I really hate it. It's so quirky.
Lucky719-420 says I found the game super creepy.
Ah, it's awesome. I love that creepy vibe. The other one, so if you go over to my YT page, one of them that I've just been playing recently, I'm at the end, is Alien, what is it? Alien... Dude, I can't even think of it offhand. Alien...
Lucky719-420 says the child in the test tube was just creepy in all the wrong ways.
It won't let me go to it. It's shit. Yeah. Now I can't think of it. All right, when I back out of this, I'll show you. It's the Alien game, the latest Alien game that came out. And I streamed it. I've been streaming it the past couple of days, but anyway, it's like you're in the movie Aliens, and I'm at the final end where I'm fighting the queen, and she's just pain in the ass, which she should be, right? So, what is it? Hold on a second. Hold on.
Lucky719-420 says that was my issue, was the child in what looked like an oversized test tube.
Yeah. Alien Rogue Incursion. That's it. It's fantastic. Well, you know, they help you see the BTs. So they are a test tube baby, basically. There's a medical facility where they breed them, and then they help you in your journey, because they don't want you to void out there and create all these like crater explosions and stuff. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was kind of strange where when you go and go to the restroom and take a leak or do a number 2, you could create grenades with it. I thought that was interesting. Okay. Open. So I got to do a route from here. It looks like someone did a route. Start plotting. Sure. Oh. Bobby, I'm just seeing if this route thing's gonna work. I'll be there, Bobby. I'm coming, Bobby. Dark's there to kind of help you too, so that's a good thing. But I'll be there. I don't have faith in this AI. So I gotta be very particular through here.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says it gave off bad vibes, and I don't like that in a game.
Really? I think that's what adds to the element of it. It's supposed to make it kind of eerie. I think it's different too because it's primarily solo, right? So you get that eerie vibe anyway. This kind of has a gorilla sound to it. I love gorillas. Great group. Suck if this isn't the route I need to take them on, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says, have you played Generation Zero?
No, I haven't. I have not. Any good? Come on. Because I know what's going to happen. It's going to get into the mud somehow. If there's anything for it to find that'll be an impediment in this, it'll be that mud. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's see what kind of vehicles it's going to deploy to. Oh god. Hey, over in YT, thank you so much for joining. We got 6 people over there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe and the bell. It'll tell you anytime that I'm live. If you want to see any of my previous lives, you can hop over to the video on demand, past lives and so forth. I am a variety content streamer. I'm real chill. So thank you, thank you. If you could do me a favor and do a thumbs up at least on my stream, it helps with my algorithm to bring more people in that may want to see this type of content. Appreciate you.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says it is a lot of fun. It is a shooter against machines.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, he needs an alignment or new coils. New coil springs.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says though it has horror music and vibes during fights.
Oh, okay.
Jaleem Official One says, is that game free?
Which one? The one that Lucky's talking about? I don't know. Generation Zero? I never even heard of it. To be honest with you.
Lucky719 Nerf420 says no.
We have 5,000 likes, 76 diamonds. Thank you so much. Those of you that have gifted, I appreciate you. Each and every one of you. We got 6 new followers. DD365 family over here on TT.
Jaleem Official One says that when you're playing now.
Oh, Roadcraft? I don't... it used to be free on Game Pass, I think, or something. But you have to pay for Game Pass, so is it really free? At the end of the day? You're paying a monthly fee on the game. So I don't know. That's kind of the other reason why I went with PC, because I'm on Steam, and once I pay for the game, I'm not paying for a monthly membership to have access to my games. You know, I had PS5 for a long time, PS4. Xboxes and so forth, and you got to play or pay not only for the game, but you got to pay for your monthly access to your game. So you're just renting your game, but you have to pay an upfront deposit on the game. That's basically the way I see it. Kind of sucks. What's behind me?
Lucky
Okay.
719er for 20 says Generation Zero takes place in a 1980s alternate history Sweden.
Oh shit. All right, that's cool. Hey, we got 8 over on YT. Thank you so much. Let's grow that YT side. You could share my stream. That would be great. I want to see that thing just crank up. People be like, why am I getting a share for this idiot? Because I'm fun. I don't take anything seriously. I'm too old to do that anymore. Alright, this is where the real challenge comes in. Will they make it up? That was a good shortcut, huh, chat? It worked. For now. I'm telling you, he's gonna find a way to get stuck. They always do. He'll get bumped. The other one will lose momentum. Hopefully they pull it through. I may have to put some sand over there. But it won't make a difference because they'll find somewhere else to get stuck. They've, with the latest update, they changed the dynamics of the mud and everything. So as vehicles go through it, it keeps deteriorating over and over and over, where it never used to do that. He going in? He's going in. All right, Bobby. Looks like I got this somewhat figured out. Bobby, you still in here? You are. Let me return to the hub. Bring in all my heavy equipment for you. Got it. Let me see. You said... Trying to join Bobby. Bobby! I also got to set up my push to talk. Why did it take it away? How far what? I know you put it in the chat, Bobby. Look for the code. Oh, there it is. All right.
Dark Jager says different code now.
What?
Bobby says Bukin.
Okay. Hold on a second. A different code? Oh. All right. Do it this way because it'll be a little easier for me to type it in.
you. A new follower.
Okay, I'm coming in. Oh! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, chat. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. I'm hopping into Bobby's map to try to help Bobby. I'll be right back. You guys don't go anywhere.
Still sitting there. It's been so long, barely holds together. You can't really say what's coming tomorrow. You can only feel the changing weather. One day I'm not cold. If you were there, oh, maybe it was something like a dream. There isn't much to keep.
Oh yeah, it shouldn't take long. Yeah, he's in. I'm just looking at my phone.
The morning comes around.
All right, can you guys, or can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, hey, mute your Discord.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
My thing's bugging. I still got a mouse on my screen, even though I'm trying.
I gotta turn some of the I gotta turn some of the sound down on my vehicles and whatnot.
Yo, DD, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I think there we go. Now I can hear you guys.
Yeah, I just had to...
There's 2 dump trucks already down here.
All right, hold on one second. I'm going to turn down the voice chat because I'm getting backseat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're building a road right now.
Sounds good.
Trying to get across here. It's gonna be fun.
All right. I'm still getting audio through this. Do one of you have your phone on the TT on or anything like that? Sound?
So I mean, I have it on there. I just like I don't have any. I've got my Bluetooth connected to it right now, or not my Bluetooth, but I've got it silenced for now. So I don't know.
All right.
I have it right now.
Yeah, I'm getting back feed.
Okay, I'll unmute my. Actually, let's see. Hold on. I got an idea. I'm gonna put one of my headphones in.
Okay.
And then,
Last clip says, dude, when are
listen
we
to the chat.
playing Arc Raid here?
A little bit later today. You're off today, right?
Last clip says I'm off.
Okay, cool. The game's awesome. I still got to train my rooster. I got to get a dog collar.
Oh, if you're will you mute your in-game mic then, or whatever? Unless that's something you can't really do.
I can turn off voice chat in this.
Yeah, just do that.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. All right. There we go. Chat. I'll just...
Last clip says I did the first two missions and I need to get a dog collar also.
I've done like 6 missions. I'm a level 4. But it's intense when you're solo. And I was running. I had 2 minutes to get to an extraction point. And I had like this big Ed 209 thing that was shooting rockets at me. I had robots all around me. They destroyed me. There was nothing I could do. It was funny. Alright, so we're gonna figure out what's going on here. In the old sunken. So first, what I'm gonna do, Chad, is I'm gonna take my scouting vehicle. A Lynx.
Now, let's help Montville get its own fuel going. The route between the Montville administration and the oil station is blocked. That means we need a bypass. Plot that route and they'll be singing your praises. Maybe I'll even get a verse. All we need now is a route to the relief camp inside Lontevkin Castle. The rescue services will need it to transport their supplies. They do good work, so I'm always happy to help them. There's some old mines in the mountain range that might have more than a few mine carts. If you need a whole lot of scrap metal, check it out. Or if you just like spooky abandoned mines.
Actually, you know what, chat? I hate that truck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in my own. Cause I can.
Bobby says I've got that same truck if you want one.
That's okay, I got mine. I'm good. Should probably fill this in too, down the line. Because you're going to find that you're going to use this area a lot. Maybe I'll do this for them while they're doing what they're doing, you know? Let me see what the sand radius is. Oh, there's plenty of sand everywhere. Okay. It's been a while since I've been on Sunken, so... I'm going to fill over here, Bobby, while you guys are working on that. Although, you're trying to go across... Hold on a second. What are you trying to do? You're trying to go across there. But where are you going to go? Because there's no way for you guys to get up. Wow, you got all kinds of stuff happening over here. There's no path for you really to get to anywhere. Because that's a big sheer cliff.
Bobby says we're just going to build a road up it.
You're not going to be able to. I mean, you can, but you're talking a ton of sand. What's the objective? Yo! How you doing? Owanada? Or Konada? Welcome, welcome. All right. So while you guys... I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. All right. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm here to serve. So,
Dark Jager says yo-yo.
yo. Dark, I know we're building a road, but where are we building this road to? Do you know? Because that's a big-ass cliff. And you're not going to be able to get any logistics vehicles up that.
Dark Jager says across the river.
I know, but where? That's what's cool about this game, though, chat. You can kind of do your own stuff. So. All right. Maybe it's not for me to ask. I'll just join in the fun. You know what's weird is it's not showing any of my controls. I'm completely blanked out. That is so weird. So I can't tell if my brakes are on, if they're off, nothing. I have a completely clear setup on here. But they must know the DD is an expert. Okay, he went that way. I don't need no control functions. I'll figure it out. Problem is, if we have two dump trucks in here, we'll be pulling from each other. Big old rut system here. Big old rut system. Hey, Dark, can't you just fill up at the water? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to knock you off course there.
Darkjager says all good.
I'm filling up right here. Look at this big old pile going right here. I'm the DD, dump truck pilot for the day. Oh. Damn little shindigger. Get a little bit of sand in here. Yes, it is. If you want to be able to, like, work with a lot of heavy equipment, machinery and stuff, if you really are into those types of sims, you'll love this. You get cranes, dump trucks, cable layers, loggers, you name it, we got it in here. Okay, Bobby, I'm gonna move out of your way so you can iron out this pathway here. There you go. I probably kept stealing from Dark. Probably kept filling up and going, what the hell, DD? See, I have no controls as far as it telling me. I gotta go off of memory, which DD's memory is not too good. Well, this will be interesting. But yeah, Scarlet, I like it a lot. I've got over 200 hours in the damn thing. Oh, now gamers showing off. Look at that. I don't think we're ever getting up there. You're better off with that bridge that we were going to build. I'm just filling this whole pond. People say, what happened to our lake? What lake? Always been a desert. Hold on. There we go. Now you can turn. Should be good now. I was trying to coordinate it like a ballet. Didn't work out too well, though. Bobby's going nuts. Probably wonder why I'm going this far. It's so I don't pull from their buckets, and so they don't pull from mine. This is where Roadcraft, though, becomes its own element, because you can have up to 4 people on your map, including yourself. And it's that overall interaction, you know? Sense of collaboration. Although, Gamer's gonna knock over Bobby. Crispy bacon. I had that this morning. It was so good. Welcome, welcome.
Jordan says the supervisor is here.
The supervisor's here? Where were you last night, Jordan? My gatekeeper? Disappeared on me while I was fighting the damn queen. Could have used your support. I know I went up against her like 10 times and couldn't beat her, but still. I feel like you don't love me anymore. I know you got a life.
Jordan says, lol, I'm going to look up how to beat her, lol.
I know how to beat her, it's just... I think, you know what, it was a combination of being tired and just irritated after a while. Hold on. It's like Demolition Derby down here. Okay, there you go. Alright, while you guys are working over here, I'm gonna fill in some of these muddy areas up back over here. Because you're gonna need those later on.
Bobby says okay.
Alright. Because I feel like I'm a third wheel at this point.
Jordan says, yeah, I know, just different tactics.
Yeah, but then the AI keep changing the tactics on you. On the fly. It's like they're like, no, you're doing too good. We're gonna throw in some more xenomorphs.
Jordan says lol.
So chat, question for you. And I can do it anytime. I used to do a lot of heavy-duty off-roading and stuff
Jordan
like that.
says yes.
With my power wagon. And I do have an off-road channel that I used to publish a lot of my videos, being in Moab and all kinds of other things. I was thinking of having a night where I kind of showcase my own stuff. I also want to see if YT tries to flag me for showing other people's content. But Would you guys enjoy like some time to kind of see my off-road antics and all that stuff? Because I know I've told you guys the stories of me being crazy and what I used to do with my power wagon. I basically...
Dark Jager says yes.
Okay. All right.
Jordan says yes, duh.
All right. Because I had a 2019 Power Wagon, fully decked out, fully modified, and I did all those modifications myself. And I beat the hell out of it for 3.5 years. Went to Arizona, went to Moab, went all over California, of course. So.
Jordan says you fix her toilet.
Yes, I did, Jordan. I did fix my toilet. So chat, last night I was on and I forgot my mic was on. Went to the restroom and there was a toilet that was all
Jordan says
backed up. And I came back out and I was telling my wife because she's like, what happened? And I was telling her the story. And I didn't know my mic was still unmuted. So the entire chat heard me complaining. Kind of funny. They do such a good job on these maps, man.
Jordan says here you being a dad.
Yeah, hear me being dad. I also realized we need a new plunger because that plunger is not going to do it for this household. When you got kids dropping like elephants.
Jordan says damn kids.
I know. And I love them. When you got kids.
Corey Spain says low.
Yeah, when they drop like elephants and you got a plunger equipped for an ant, not gonna work. Need industrial size. I almost pulled out the snake last night. That's how bad that plunger was.
Jordan says low, and I just bought a new one last year.
Did you? It's hard to find good ones. We had one previously.
Corey Spain says HD plunger.
Yeah, we had one last year. See, here we go, chat. We're going on a whole different spin on my channel. That's okay. A lot of us are dads in here. We had one that was like bull handles. It was like you were holding on to bull horns. It was so hard to manage. And it would get water everywhere.
Jordan says law, great combo.
It is a great combo. What makes DD? I honestly think there's something wrong with this server.
Jordan says having a snake is great though.
It is. It helps a lot, man. I never in a million years thought I would need a snake in a household. Kind of stuck, chat.
Dark Jager says come look at us.
Oh my god. Did you guys... Okay, I'll be right there. Wonder if I take this shortcut. Probably can. If you ever get stuck with track vehicles, you just gotta let go and let both tracks activate and try to get you out of your little situation.
Jordan says I thought I was going to have to pull toilet.
I've had to do that. Not only is my channel a gaming channel, but it's also a home improvement show. All in one. What happened? Oh my god.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm not famous.
Are you dead, Dark? Are you good? No, you're good.
Jordan says, welcome chat where we talk about Toliads and ketchup with steak.
Oh God, that's
Dark Jager
horrendous.
says nope.
Okay. You don't have ketchup with steak. That defeats the whole purpose of having steak. Just have a hamburger at that point. What is this?
Jordan says lol.
Alright. Bobby, I'm grabbing your bulldozer. I'm taking out this thing. Whatever it is.
Jordan says, I like buglers.
I thought you were putting, you like boogers. I seriously thought that's what you were gonna put on there. See, I can't see.
Be like, how come you not famous
Jordan
yet? I'd be
says
like, you didn't
burgers.
share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm not famous.
What is this route? Thank you so much for sharing the live, Steve. I appreciate you. Where we talk about boogers, burgers, toilets, and ketchup on steaks, evidently. I have... Yeah. This is the weirdest bush ever. I'm gonna take it out right now. Watch out, Bobby. I got the asphalt destroyer in here. Let's see. Kind of a funky horn. Get out of my way! I got the asphalt destroyer right here. On asphalt mode. So it should take it out. I just need you to move, Bobby. Bobby! Bobby, move! Bobby! Let's talk about propane next, huh? Propane and propane accessories.
Jordan says lol, who has more kids and consoles over PC.
Ugh. Bobby's stuck. I guess so.
Jordan says, and charcoal all the way.
I have that master built charcoal grill where you put in the lump coal on the side.
Dark Jager says Bobby say let him use the dozer.
Oh, Bobby says that? Alright, fine. Okay. Hop into the dozer, Bobby. And then he hops into a dump truck.
Jordan says depends what are cooking.
Yeah. Alright. I'll leave you, you rascals up to that. I'm gonna continue with what I'm doing over here. We need like a flamethrower for that thing.
Jordan says ribs, steak, brisket, charcoal. Corey Spain says lol. Jordan says or smoker.
Oh, I've got a big smoker. I got a Rectech Bull. That thing smokes brisket like no one's business. Usually do a 16 or 18 pound brisket. I haven't done one in a few years though, because prices went through the roof on everything. Oh. Alright. Let's get this one out. Probably wondering why I haven't bought a... See, I don't even have my money in here. Nothing. Nothing's showing up. So weird. But yeah, everything is crazy price-wise now.
Jordan says surprised you don't have one of the ex-smokers.
No, because the eggs, you know, same with the, what's the other one? The Kamado or whatever it is? Those are expensive. Ceramic dome things. They work well, but I don't know. There's a learning curve on those. The green eggs and stuff, yeah. Nah.
Jordan says Kragers.
No, when RecTech first came out, I bought their Bullseye because I was looking for something to take the place of my little Weber that I had.
Jordan says, or however you spell it.
And I used the hell out of that thing to the point where my Weber was actually starting to rot out of the bottom. I went through a couple of Webers, the kettle ones. So I got the Bullseye, which is a kettle form version of that. That thing was great. Used that for 7 years. And it was their very first generation, their Gen 1. And they no longer had the parts for it after they kept breaking down and I'd fix it. They finally said, sir, we just don't have the parts anymore. You're gonna have to upgrade. And a couple of years after I bought the Bullseye, I bought the Bull so I could do smoking and everything else. Because really, you know, a lot of these smokers, they say you can go ahead and you can sear steaks on them and stuff. But it kind of defeats the whole purpose of having a smoker, for one. For two, it kind of ruins the
Jordan
core element
says
inside.
You get the horns lol.
Yeah, it's got the horns on it. Every now and then I'll wear my RecTech shirt. Great facility, great product. What I like about them is when you call, so they give you a card for customer support, right?
Jordan says electric smokers are good too.
Yeah, they're okay. They don't give you the flavoring. If you go electric and then you got to add all kinds of like wood to it and stuff to give you that smoke flavor and stuff, to me, you might as well get the wood burning smoker. It's kind of like getting an electric car and then using a diesel power generator to power it up. What's the point? That's another topic for another day, though. Nothing against electric cars. But yeah, I used to smoke a lot of meat. A lot of brisket, a lot of pulled pork. All that stuff. My brisket was, generally it was anywhere between 18 to 20 hour smoke. Just depended on the cut. You know, people would say, well, how much time should I put it on? The meat will tell you how much time. You don't rush it. Because it's going to get to that stall point, and you need to let it work through the stall. You can't rush it. Those of you that smoke meat, no. You can't rush it. Just kind of create some pathways through here, chat. That way you can kind of go to different areas within here. So you're not kind of stuck. This is the one area that gets a little funky. So what we'll do here, go ahead and tilt this or rotate this. This bad boy in a bit. But that's, you know, when people ask me, do you like this game and stuff like that? Yeah, I like it because, as you can see, I'm not really working any objective. I'm kind of doing my own thing at this point. Will it help Bobby out? Yeah, it will, down the line. They're building a path across some major lake, so they're going to be there a while. Contaminator. I don't even know what setting it's on. I think it's on sand smoothing setting. It looks like it. See, there's no reason for that fence to collapse. I didn't even touch it. But... these boulders and stuff out of the way. This is the therapeutic side of Roadcraft, where you're just building roads. See if I can get all these rocks out. I could use my other Bullron with the blade on it to move this stuff out. May just do that. I think they nerfed a lot of stuff within the game. They changed the overall play dynamics of a lot of the vehicles for some reason. Hey, we got 12 over on YT. Thank you so much. You leave a comment, then I can see exactly who's out there. But I appreciate you guys. Hit that subscribe, the bell. Tell you when Dee Dee's doing some chaos on the Roadcraft or any other game. Did you, Red? How do you feel? You kind of sad? How many hours you got in total, Red? Actually, you know what? I am going to get that other vehicle. Now to jump back onto Battlefield 6, yeah. Have you tried Arc Raiders? The game's phenomenal as well. I do love Red Sec though. No, I haven't played it. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Probably one of the best games I've ever played. I know I have too many views. Problem is I can't see any of my controls, so this does not help. Where are you? Shouldn't be in the logging. Oh, there it is. See, I can't even tell when I'm engaged or not engaged on my diffs. Nothing.
Dark Jager says we need help.
You need help? Alright. What do you need help with? Let me see. Why don't you just retain it? It'll save time. Oh. Yeah, just retain it. You're not gonna pull him out. He's full of water. That's so funny. Yeah, just retain him. I popped out of him. I was gonna hop in there. That's funny.
Dark Jager says no, we gotta do it the hard way.
Alright. So what do you want me to help with? You want me to grab another crane? But you can't have two cranes connect to the same thing. Oh! See, I can't see my controls, so I don't know how much I'm elevated. Nothing. Come on. Maybe a lost cause chat right there for right now. Let me just fill this in with dirt, deal with the aftermath. Because I have no controls as far as seeing anything. Alright, I'm gonna retain him back. Okay, let's go back to where we were at. Alright, there's that. Where'd my bulldozer go? There it is. It wasn't showing up on the map at first. I couldn't find it. Maybe this will move some of those rocks. Maybe not. Just really trying to create another avenue for them to get out on. I got quite a few rocks out. I don't feel like, I mean, aside from building these side roads and stuff, I don't think I'm adding any value. You know? I feel like I could have brought a bunch of pipe to that area to build that bridge across the way. Would have been done. It's just me.
Bobby says, can you help with some sand?
Sure. I can help you. Be right there. I got sand with me. See, my vehicles are moving extremely slow. I have absolutely no controls as far as it showing me any controls visually. Nothing. I'll be there in like 5 hours. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the hell's going on. Bobby, you on PC or console? You know, Jordan's always talking about how consoles are better than PC, and this must be a console server.
Bobby says console.
Yeah, see? It's completely disabled what I can do from a PC player standpoint. I see how it is. They discriminate. Biased. So you mean in all this time you guys got like 10 feet with this road? And in the meantime you got vehicles stuck in the... Oh my god. Where are you going? Is this a boat dock? Is this what we're creating? Just a boat dock? I think that's what we're creating. That's what we're going for here, chat. At least they've fixed that mode, it seems like. Damn. Uh-oh. I think he's going down. Titanic has gone down. Dark. Here, I'll give you a life raft or something.
Darkjager says went for a swim.
Yeah, no shit. He did. Let's see. No more dark. Dark's at the bottom of the drink. You know, that's how the DD gets his overtime pay. He just waits for mistakes to happen and then he takes over full flow. Now I can pay for my children's college fund, and get all the toys I want. Of course, it's gonna rain. And they want to build up Everest. All right. Let's see how it is. There we go. All right, Bobby. I've got quite a bit of sand here. I'm going to move out of the way so you can flatten it out. Usually if you put enough sand on a root system like that, it pops them out. I've seen it pop trees out. But that root, like, unforgiving. Hey, Bobby, in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna hop off of your server, shut down my stream, go have some lunch, Go take care of some errands. Do, 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 do. Alright, you got some Jumanji root or something growing through your game here. Oh, hold on. Alright, let me move out of your way. There you go. There we go. Dark's trying to sink again. Alright, Chad, it looks like I'm getting some overtime again. That should help you a little bit. Maybe. Hold on. I'll give you a little bit more road or sand. Slowly popping you up. Hold on. We got it.
Phantom says long time no see.
Hey, what's going on, Phantom? How are you? How you been? A little bit more. Let this fill up.
Phantom says not much going on, but I'm good. What about you?
I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there. Oh. See? Overtime. I get overtime again. Today I'm doing better than I have been on some of the other days. So thanks for asking.
Phantom says oof.
Yep. Dang, man. You're crazy, Dark. He's gonna sink again. Alright. Alright, let me return to the hub. Are you sure you want to exit the map?
Phantom says is dark newish to RC.
Rewrite? No. Dark's been playing. Dark's joined me on several of my maps and stuff. So Dark's not new, but he's going like full demo mode on that map. That server was kind of glitchy though, as far as what it was gonna let me do and everything. So, all right, chat. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. We got over 7 new followers, 5,400 likes, 76 diamonds. We got 10 people over on YT. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you could do at least a thumbs up, that helps me. And then if you want to, you could subscribe and hit that bell and you'll know exactly when I'm live. Same with you over here on the TT side. If you go over to YT, look up Daddy Death 365, you'll find all my videos up there, including all my lives, previous lives, and so forth. But also I found that the bell trigger, the notification trigger, works a lot better than the TT side. A lot of times you guys don't get informed when I'm up and running on a live. So use that kind of as a backup. I generally stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And occasionally on the weekends, like today, I decided to go ahead and hop on for a few hours and just check out some stuff. I appreciate each and every one of you.